So the exam is going to be in module 3, and we will have it as you when you have when you had any other exam. Okay, so there are some of the questions that are going to be correctly automatically, but other questions I'm going to correct them. Okay, so let's start. We are in module 3. As you know before, you're going to study the vocabulary and the grammar, and if there is a vocabulary in the reading, then of course you need to study it. Now, if you remember, I told you that this vocabulary is very important. We have a word which is in the bold, and you're going to know the opposite of this word. Okay? So, for example, we have here deposit, and the opposite of it is withdraw. So maybe I will give you the word withdraw, and I ask you, what is the opposite of withdraw, which is deposit, refuse, accept, and any other word. So you need to study both of them. Okay, not only the words in the blank, also the words in bold. Okay, the next one is negative questions. The grammar of negative questions. It's very easy, Ola, and it's a negative question. I start with the helping verb or auxiliary verb, and then I have to add not to this auxiliary verb. How it's going to be in the exam? Remember this practice. There is a situation, and you're going to make up a negative question using the situation that you have. Okay. For example, you're surprised that your brother doesn't know how to use a cash machine. What do you say? So form a negative question that describe that you're surprising that your brother doesn't know how to use a cash machine. So imagine now that you're speaking to your brother. You're going to say, don't you know how to use a cash machine? Question mark. Don't you know how to use a cash machine? And then a question mark. This is about the negative question. This is how it's going to be in the exam if I'm going to bring them. And then we have the question tags. The question tags are like a magnetic sentence, or sorry, a magnetic question. There is the sentence and then the question tag, which is a short question. So I will give it the sentence, you charge commission. This sentence is, you should ask about two things. It's in which tense, and is it affirmative or negative? So you charge commission, it's in the present, okay? And then it's affirmative or negative, then it's affirmative. Then I should make the question tag negative, and I should stick with the tense. The sentence is in the present, I should have the question tag in the present also. Okay? Did you get it, Ula? Easy grammar, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Okay, there is something you need to pay attention to in the question tag, because I will give you the sentence, okay? When I say, for example, I will write it here. You love cats, okay? This is the sentence, and then you have to write the question tag. طيب, because الاختبار في أسئلة تصحيحها يعني تصحيحها آلي. طيب, التصحيح الآلي, when I tell you, you have to complete the answer. If I bring you the question tag, the question is going to be complete the blanks with the question tags. طيب, so if you, for example, you write the correct answer, you love cats, what is the correct question tag? ها أولى. What is the answer? You love cats. So it's going to be question tag يا أولى. You love cats. Don't you? Very good, Ghadi. Okay. طيب. When you complete the answer, please make sure that you say don't you with the apostrophe, and then you should put the question mark. لو مثلا نسيتي أن تضعي question mark, okay, أو نسيتي المسافة sorry, نسيتي حرف مثلا. طيب كتبتي يو ونسيتي اليو الأخيرة في الكلمة، هو سيحسبها خطأ. Okay, so I need you please to pay attention to that. أنا أدرس 84 students. I'm not going to each answer to make sure that the incorrect answer from the student or from the autocorrection. So please make sure that
طيب
you
هو يحسب غلط حتى لو كتبتي مثلا capital بدل small وsmall بدل capital.
لا، في الكابيتال والسمول لا يحسبها خطأ، لكن في مثلا نسيتي تضعي مسافة بادئة، لم تضعي الاختصار هذا، إذا سيحسبها خطأ.
يعني don't لازم أحطها بالاختصار بالفاصل.
Yes. أي جواب يكون فيه not ضعيها بالاختصار، لا تضعيها not. Okay. So the next one is this lesson. It's a reading lesson, but we have here in exercise D, we have words and you need to match them. So remember the word perks. What is the meaning of perks? When your company give you, for example, let's say they give you 500 riyals as a raise at the end of the year, we call them perks. Yes?
بدلات.
Yes, that's good, Shahad. So this is the meaning of perks, and in English it means
things you are afford as well as your salary.
Yes, thank you, Ra. So number one is F, things that you're offered as well as your salary. So number one is F. Number two, gourmet. What is the gourmet?
Me.
أطعمة فاخرة.
أقرأ.
Yes, Razan.
Food of high quality and often expensive. D.
Very good. So number two is D, food of high quality. Number three, when I head for something or someone.
Go towards.
Very good, Aisha. Thank you. Go towards, which is B. Number three is B. Number four, pleasant.
Nice, enjoyable.
Nice and enjoyable. Thank you, Shaima. So number four is E. Number five, outings.
Company. G.
Who said that?
Maha.
Say your name, please. Yes, thank you, Maha. Okay, so number five is A, trips of or short journeys usually lasting for a day. Number six, firm. What is the firm?
Company.
Thank you. It's a company. Number seven, consider. I consider you as my friends. So?
C.
Yes, it is C, which is
Think about something in
think
a
of,
particular way.
Yes, particular way. Thank you. So remember, exercise D is very important. Now let's move on to the vocabulary here. I remember that I record this lesson and I told you the difference between work and job, employer and employee, and those three words, organization and company. So you need to go back and you need to know the difference between them, because I'm going to let you put the words in the correct blank. Okay? Okay. Now we have the grammar exclamatory sentences. I use those words when I want to describe I'm wondering of something or I want to emphasize something. Okay? Now, if you remember, how and so are the same thing. They come before the adjective or the adverb. Okay? While
Adjective.
what and such, yes? Okay.
For the adjective.
Yes. This is with what, this is with how and so. What and such, they comes whether before the noun or before the adjective with the noun. Pay attention to that. What and such, they don't come before the adjective only. It should be whether before a noun or before adjective plus the nouns, as you can see here. So for example, what a treat here is a noun. So that's correct. What? Then I have to have the noun. Or it is such a wonderful place. What and such, they are the same. So I have here an adjective, wonderful, and then I have a place which is a noun. Easy? Ola, do you think it's easy?
Yes, easy.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
now let's
teacher.
move on to the clauses of result. I just want to show you something. Okay, now the clauses of results, basically they mean that I have a cause and the effect of this cause. Okay, سبب وتأثيره. For example, I will say, as you can see here, I use so and such. Okay, but remember, in the exclamatory sentence, I said that I use so before the adjective. But such, it should be a noun or a noun plus or adjective plus the noun. So, for example, I will have the cause, السبب. The problem was so difficult. Okay, طيب ما هو تأثير هذا الشيء? That we couldn't solve it. It was such a difficult problem. Now he used such. Okay, again, can you see adjective and then there is a noun? That we couldn't solve it. Easy? Do you have a question about this grammar?
No.
Okay. Now let's complete. Okay, now the next lesson we have I need you to pay attention to the vocabulary here because maybe I will give them as a word that you need to put in the blank. So you need to know the meaning of university degree, work experience, fluent in a language, computer literate, which means that he good in using the computer, good people skills, overtime, the meaning of overtime. My work time is from 8 until 2. If I worked until 3, then I worked an hour overtime. Of course, the meaning of full-time job, which means a job that is more than 5 or 6 hours work. Okay, and then we have the reflexive pronoun. The reflexive pronoun is that you need
معلمة
to
يكون أكثر من كم ساعة؟
5 or 6 hours. This is the full-time job. Okay. Now the reflexive pronouns, basically it's very easy grammar. You need just to pay attention to the subject. The subject is a name of a boy, then you're going to say himself. The subject is a name of a girl, then you need to say herself. The subject starts with you, then you're going to say what?
Yourself.
Yourself. Pay attention to yourself. Can you see this example here? Children, be careful. You might hurt yourselves with the V. Not here with the F, with the V. Why?
لأنه جمع. طيب في الأسئلة كيف
لأنه
حنفرق؟
Yes, because I'm saying
لأنه plural
children.
يعني.
That means that more than one child.
Yeah. طب كيف سوف نفرق في الاختبار؟ يمكن يحسبها غلط لما أكتب مفرد.
No, I will make the sentence very clear. If I mean a singular one or group of people. Okay. The next one is one and ones. Very easy grammar. Just pay attention to the thing that I am referring. The black jacket, which is singular, is nice, but I like the blue. One or ones? One. Why?
One.
Because
مفرد.
yes,
مفرد.
black jacket is one. I think
Singular.
these gloves are horrible. I prefer the red ones. Why?
لأنه أكثر من
طبعا.
واحد.
It's singular.
لأن
plural.
الجلد اثنين.
Yes, plural. I have gloves. Okay, very easy grammar. Okay, now let's move on. Yes, in this lesson we have this exercise D. I think it was a homework, I don't remember. Find words or phrases in the text that mean the following. Extremely unpleasant and horrible. The meaning of that is what? Did you do this exercise?
I did it, but I can't read the word.
It starts with D.
Disgusting.
Disgusting, yes. So the meaning of something extremely unpleasant and horrible, so it's going to be disgusting. Number 2, an area of land that is protected. When we have animals in danger, okay, and we want, in danger means على وشك الانقراض, and we want to keep them safe, we put them in an area of land that is protected. What do we call this area?
Reserve.
Yes, it's reserve. Okay. Number 3, a thin piece of wood. What do we call a thin piece of wood?
Thick.
Yes, a stick. S-T-I-C-K. Number 4, accept something that is annoying without complaining.
Put up with.
Yes, I put up with. P, not the B, the second one. P, put up with.
Yeah, we know.
Number 5, help somebody remember something.
Remind.
Yes, I remind them. R-E-M-I-N-D. The last one, really tiring. When you're very tired. Yes, exhausting. Thank you. Okay. Now we have here those vocabulary. Very easy. I'm just going to bring you the picture and you're going to choose. So you know who is the plumber, who is the lifeguard, who is the journalist. I will give you this picture, then I will give you choices. Is he a journalist? Is he a newsreader or a cameraman? So you're going to choose journalist, and the rest also the same. Okay? Okay, now we have past. Yeah.
لا تفضل اللي يجلسوا جنب بعض نفس الشيء حسنا.
No, they don't look the same. You don't know the difference between a plumber and a painter?
No, ذاك اللي يقعدوا جنب بعض الرجالين بالتوب.
قصده الرجالين واحد بمايك واحد بدون مايك.
I cannot see that. You don't have the same picture as me?
No.
احنا صورتنا مختلفة.
Oh, okay.
صورتنا نفس الشيء.
And I think I'm not going to bring the same pictures in the book because they are not very clear. So there is someone who's playing football. I need this person to stop.
What?
There is someone who's playing football. I think playing with a PlayStation.
لا, we're not. أمزح.
Not me.
Okay. Now, you remember the past perfect symbol? Okay. Do you remember what was this grammar about? I will give extra points.
Yes.
Yes.
أنا أعرف.
عاد
هاد
past
زائد
participle.
past participle بعدين verb to.
No.
أنا أقول
No,
إنه أول
past,
حاجة
then past
أول
participle.
يكون
Yes,
في الباست باست بيرفكت سمبل. أول يكون عندي جملتين. الجملة اللي تكون أول حاجة في البداية أحطها باست بيرفكت سمبل. والجملة الثانية أخليها شو اسمه سمبل باست سمبل.
في البداية تقصدين في الموقع ولا في المعنى؟
في المعنى اللي تكون أول شيء جات في المعنى تكون past perfect simple.
Very good. Very good.
والثانية تكون past simple.
Very good. Thank you, Roa. So basically this grammar is about two actions, okay? And I need the listener in front of me to know that this action happened first before the other action. So I'm going to use, for the first action, I'm going to use the past perfect symbol. The second one, I'm going to use the past symbol. طيب أولى هذه القاعدة لا تأتي بالمكان. يعني ليس أول فعل أراه في بداية الجملة okay, past perfect symbol. No. As you can see here, by the time I left, I had given up sweets altogether. He starts with the past symbol, but it's the second action because he said I had given up sweets, so that means that he had given up sweets before he left. Okay? In the exam, I'm going to bring it as a choices. I will give you one action and I will make it very clear for you to know which one comes first, and then you're going to choose the second action or the first action according to any sentence. Okay? So it's had plus the verb in past participle, verb 3. We use the past perfect symbol for an action which had happened. What do we write here?
Before.
Very good, thank you. Before another action in the past. Okay. Okay, now we have I needed to study those vocabulary: fees, certificate, attend, completed, practical work, and career. You need to know the meaning of them in order to be able to put them in the blanks. Okay.
خلصنا صح؟
Okay. So we're done. And now in the roundup, I think we did the roundup, right?
Right.
Yes. So we did exercise A. We didn't do B. So it's going to be A, C, D, and E. A, C, D, and E. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Question أولى?
صح بس مو مع
What?
F معانا.
No.
إيش هو اللي معانا؟
A, C, D, and E.
معلمة
Yes.
اللي ذيك درجاتنا في اللي اختبرناه يوجد reading فيه له؟
ايوه صح reading.
You want your marks, you mean?
Yes.
Yes, teacher, please.
Okay. I will find a way to give you your marks. Maybe in the website I will put all the marks of the first exam and the second one, and then you will see.
من أين ندخل له؟
No, I'm